Let's bring in Kailee Jordan, Acting Director of CARE International. She joins us from Beirut. Kailee, thank you very much for being here. Has the ceasefire had any impact in Beirut and other regions of Lebanon?
Hi, Renee. Thank you for having me today. So, we are cautiously optimistic about the ceasefire, and here at CARE, what we're pushing for is a permanent cessation of hostilities. This is what we really need for people to be able to get back to their homes and their livelihoods. However, as you've just seen, the situation is very uncertain. What our teams are witnessing on the ground is people are returning back to the south, back to their villages, but to really destroyed homes and damaged infrastructure. So there's a lot of uncertainty and fear of what comes next. For us as a humanitarian organization, even though the bombs have stopped, the humanitarian situation is still very dire.
What kinds of conditions are you dealing with when it comes to getting aid to those who need it?
Yeah, so 1.2 million people have been displaced because of this crisis. I myself was in a collective center talking to some displaced individuals last week, and a grandmother had come up to me saying, look at my grandkids. I can't get any food. I can't get water. And it's winter. It's cold here in Beirut. It's cold in the mountains. People don't have heating. People don't have winter clothes. And so as we're witnessing people return back to the south, return back to some of these villages, they're returning back to really destroyed homes, destroyed infrastructure, and all of this, necessity for food, for water, for winter support is still really critical. And as a humanitarian organization, we need to have a cessation of hostilities for us to be able to respond to those needs.
How are people surviving, and what are aid organizations like yours doing to help?
So CARE has been responding from the beginning of the crisis with our local partners, along with other humanitarian organized actors, being able to provide things like food, like clean water. We're also extremely worried about the impact on women and girls. We see time and time again when there is displacement, things like sexual violence, sexual abuse, sexual exploitation increase. So what we've been doing is providing support to survivors of violence, things like menstrual hygiene products. These urgent, immediate needs are really important, but we're also in this for the long haul. This is not going away in a few, days or weeks, and the ability to support reconstruction and rehabilitation is also something that CARE and other aid organizations are looking toward.
These latest strikes from Israel, have they hampered your ability to help?
So CARE, like many other organizations at the moment, is assessing the situation. It's been very fluid, very complex over the last few days. So we are reassessing, readapting, and of course our position to help those in need. What we need to be able to do that is a permanent cessation of hostilities to be able to access communities that are in the south, in the east, that still need this desperate aid.
We will have to leave it there. Kailee, thank you very much for your time today. We appreciate you taking the time to speak with us.
Thank you.